Hello and welcome back to Stop and Give Me 10. I am Marilyn Ward, your wellness coach with no excuses. So today let me just start my timer. We are going to work on shoulders. So shoulders take the brunt of everything. So let's just warm up while I'm talking. So a lot of the times when you're doing a back exercise or a chest exercise, you're using your shoulders. Bicep curls, if you're out here, you're using your shoulders. When we're putting things away, when we're getting things up out of the car, we're using our shoulders. So our shoulders take a big hit, push-ups, everything. So you really want to work your shoulders. Let's just reverse that motion. Work your shoulders, make sure they're nice and strong so they can handle all the pressure that we put on them in the day. So right now I'm just kind of warming them up. Let's stir the soup. So just working out that synovial fluid, getting that fluid in the joint nice and lubricated and ready for our workout. So we're gonna do various different exercises. We'll start with the hardest and work down to the easiest. I'm gonna start with 5s, just keep it simple. So our first one is our shoulder press. So we're wide with the shoulder here. Oh, we do not wanna hear the clank. So nice and wide. So various ways of doing the shoulder press. So we're gonna just barely break that plane. So this is called the wide arm shoulder press. Now you can rest and then just listen, or you can do them with me. This is narrow. Takes a little bit of that pressure off the shoulder. So that's the narrow arm, the wide arm. Now we can also do what's called the Arnold press. After Arnold Schwarzenegger, where you take it up and you rotate. Let's take a step back so you can see. So it starts with a wide, turns to narrow. Wide to narrow. So go ahead and let's rest for 30 seconds. That's about a minute of doing those shoulder presses. So just rest. You should feel it. That works kind of like the whole cap. And then now we'll go into some easier, we'll kind of work our way down. So lateral wide, and then we'll do a lateral bent, and then we'll do some frontal wide, straight, and then bent. So again, stick with the 5s. Actually, I'm gonna switch to 3s for the laterals. Again, it's a lot of that pressure. So lateral raise is out to the side. Again, you're kind of breaking that plane, just taking it just a little bit above. This is the cap. So just breaking that plane. Now, if this feels too much, put a little slight bend. See, so now I've just put that slight bend. I'm gonna rest a second, start to feel it. So again, slight bend in the elbow. Or completely straight, slight bend, if you can see that bend. Not to be confused with the full bend. And so we'll do that right after after we finish resting. And then we'll go into the frontal. So if you ever go into a gym and you see the lateral machine, it's bent like this. You put your arms in and there's padding here and you're pressing up. So this, you could probably go a little heavier weight. I'll grab those 5s. Now the arm is bent. Again, you're breaking that plane. You're breaking that from the parallel line. So my abs are in, supporting my back because my back is exposed. No arching way back. You almost want to even lean, if you could, just slightly forward. My legs, I have my feet a little bit width apart. I'm gonna finish out this and then I'll rest. So if you're coming in on just the middle of this, you can keep on going because I did more than 30 seconds. All right, now I'll bring it to a rest. Remember, when you're resting, completely drop the weight, let the body rest. Now you can move it around, you can loosen it up, but let that body rest before going into that next set. So So the next one is gonna be the frontal raise, completely arm straight, and then I'll show you arm bent. If you don't have weights, this is a good one with a band. You put the band underneath the toe and you bring it out in front of you. So again, I'm gonna go with the 3s. Don't gotta get crazy here. So straight arm. Again, breaking that line. So you see I'm going a little bit above, parallel to the floor, almost to eye level. Again, keep your abs in tight to support that back. Try not to sway. So no, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. So stay nice and tall and straight. I'm going to rest just a second and then I'm gonna show you bent. So my arms now are bent, just slightly, not a lot, but this takes a little bit of that pressure off the shoulder. So if you need to bend your elbows a little bit, nothing wrong with that. So that is showing you with the bent arm. So shoulders take the hit for so many movements, so let's make them nice and strong. So that was our frontal. Now we're gonna do chicken wing, upright row, one of my favorites, especially if you've got shoulder issues where going above your head is tough. This is perfect for that. So I believe I can go move to 8s for that one. So keeping my weights together, so if you had a bar, it's like this. So unfortunately, when you're using a free weight, if one arm is stronger than the other, then you're gonna look lopsided. So I try to hold my weights together. So the reason why I call this chicken wing is because you look like a chicken wing. So just bringing those weights up under the chin and down, up under the chin and down. Good job. So if you have problems with taking that shoulder up overhead, I'm gonna go ahead and keep going. If you need to rest right here, we will rest in 30 seconds. So like I said, if you have problem taking that arm going up overhead with a shoulder press, this is a great alternative. So the next one, we're gonna go and we're gonna work more of the rear deltoid with like a bent over row. We'll do singles. Good. Whew. Now I'll rest. So really felt that. So this next one is a row. So we're gonna pull it back. So with the row, you're catching rear deltoid, but you're kind of catching the back too, some of the traps. I like to do them single. So we're just gonna pull, like we're pulling a lawnmower rope. You can do doubles if you want, but then you have a tendency to really start to work that back. And I just wanna focus on the shoulder. So here we go. So bent over, and I'm just gonna turn to the side so you can see. So you're just bringing it behind you. Again, once you've watched, then you keep your neck nice and neutral, not bent and turned over looking at the screen. So we're gonna pull for 30. So we're pulling, so this is what it looks like forward. Pull, my elbow stays close to the body, and we're pulling back, like pulling a lawnmower. Pull a lawnmower, so you're gonna feel that in the rear deltoid, and switching sides. Same thing, pull and pull. So what it looks like forward and what it looks like to the side. Good job. And pull and pull. So you really do want to feel it. So if the weight that I'm using is not, you're not feeling it, like, I don't know if you're a very strong woman or a strong man, you might need 10s, 12s, but the 8s are working for me. So on our last minute, we're gonna rest here. We got 30 seconds. We're just gonna do some arm circles back and forward, kind of how we started. So you've got several exercises in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So hopefully that's enough to give you a variety of shoulder exercises that you can add to your repertoire. So you can do this on its own, or you can do it in conjunction with the bicep tricep video. You can do it with a hip video. This is a great addition. Always make sure you catch that, go forward, catch your stretch video when you are all done. So lots of different videos on the channel for a lot of different exercises. So I hope you're enjoying them. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.